So after using the WOWPASS here in Seoul, South Korea for the past few days, I just want to share with you guys some of my thoughts on this little card here. Now, is it worth getting? So let's talk about it. Okay, thank you. So one of the reasons you wanted to get this WOWPASS is, of course, you can use it as a prepaid card to pay for practically anything. You can use it at a convenience store, on the taxis, shops, and so on. I've used this at Olive Young as well, and it works. And another reason, of course, is to use the T-Pass here. As you can see, there's a little logo here. Now that is for transportation in terms of the trains. I did use that, but do note that they have two different balances between the prepaid wallet and also the T-Pass balance. So there are two different balances. Now the good news, of course, you can use the balance that you have in your WOWPASS to top up the T-Pass, okay? But do note, it's only a one-way street. You cannot take the balance back out from T-Pass back to your wallet or your WOWPASS wallet. So it doesn't work that way. So it only goes one way. So I used it because I needed to take the train to a Miffy store, which you will see the video here in the channel sooner or later. But yeah, so I did top up, and the minimum top up is 10,000 won. All right, the train ride for me was less than 3,000 won. So there is a balance left there, which I don't think I will ever use, unfortunately. So yeah, it is what it is. Coming back to the WOWPASS balance, you can top up using credit card, PayPal, and also using the kiosks that they have, or the terminals all over the place. There's the one at the COEX Mall, there's in the airport as well, both Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. Very easy to top up, but they support quite a lot of currency, but they only accept certain notes, which I will show you shortly. Okay, so that's another thing to take note. Now, if you do top up using the credit card, there is a fee involved. If you're not mistaken, it's about 3%. So it does work up to quite a bit if you top up quite a lot. And another reason that you might want to get this WOWPASS card is because of the e-vouchers that it provides. Now that was one of my main motivation to get this. All right, it's because it offers discount vouchers for Olive Young, and if you're going to do a lot of shopping there, you might want to consider getting this. Number two is CU convenience stores and even eMart convenience stores. That being said, there is a caveat to this, which I will share with you. Very important to know. All right, so let me bring you guys to the app to show you further. So when you launch the app, there are a few things that can happen. Either you go straight in or you are required to re-log in. Now that happened to me quite a few times. Is because I believe I'm using an eSIM card from Klook, and that is actually originated from, not from South Korea, but I believe from Hong Kong. So it's roaming in that sense. So it's perhaps if you do get a Korean SIM card, I think this might not be an issue. I'm not exactly sure, but that is my hunch. So anyway, when you do log in, this is what you get. You have the WOWPASS balance, you have your T-money, you can top up as well, and then you can go to the store. You can buy some, you can get a SIM card here as well, or you want to consider getting the SIM card bundle here with the RX train, express train tickets too. All right, so you have, as you can see, the vouchers here, Daiso e-vouchers, 5% off, GS25, CU convenience stores, Lotte Mart, eMart, and a lot more, even Dunkin', Paris Baguette. So this is one of my main motivation to get the WOWPASS. And if you go to the reward section, you can see them all here. And the main one for me, obviously, is Olive Young here, the 4% cashback. Now, if you're going to spend a lot of money here buying cosmetic beauty products, either for your family or yourself, this is a great thing to get. Now, before we go to that, I think we go to WOWPASS first. Now, obviously, for here, you need to do the top up. As you can see, there are 3 options here. Now I want to show you actually the cash. You can top up using all these accepted currencies, which is Korean won, of course, Japanese yen, USD, renminbi, Taiwan dollars, Hong Kong dollars, euros, Sing dollar, Aussie dollar, British pounds, Canadian, Thai baht, Filipino pesos, Vietnamese dong, Malaysian ringgit, Indonesian rupiah. All right, but one thing to note here is that the bill type is very important, right? Especially for Malaysia. It can only accept 100 ringgit, which I don't have. So initially I wanted to top up using my Malaysian ringgit, but I couldn't because I only have 50 ringgit with me, my largest notes, right? So, and for the rest of the currencies, here you can see the minimum bill type, all right? So I'm gonna show you again. So this is 1,000 pesos, 500,000 dong, 100 ringgit, 100,000 rupiah, Aussie do support both, which is 50 and 100, 20 pounds, 50 Canadian dollars, 1,000 Thai baht, and as you can see the rest of it. Euros, they accept quite a bit. All right, Sing dollar 50 and 100 as well. Okay, or you can top up using Korean won, which is 5,000, 10,000 and 50,000. So if I do need to top up more, I'm perhaps gonna do this Korean won method. All right, so this is very important to note, because if you cannot top up using the cash method, which do not incur a fee, then you will have to do the PayPal or credit card top up, and both of them have okay, let's say if I put 50,000, we can show you the exchange rate here for ringgit, but you can see here you're actually paying 52,000 for top up. So the top up fee is 2,000 won, works out to be about 8 ringgit also. All right, so this is one other method to top up. Going back out, then this is your T-money. NFC is required, so you need to turn it on, right? So but I'm not gonna do that, but there's very little balance left, and it will give you a pre-warning that you need to take note that it's a one-way transfer. So whatever balance you have in your T-money, it can't be transferred back. So that's all about the WOWPASS, and more importantly, I'm going to share with you the cashback now. So in regards to the cashback, what I initially thought was if I use the card by itself here, it will auto give me the cashback in return based on the percentage listed here, 4%, 5%, but it's not the case. So take note of that. What it means is that, let's say Olive Young, you go to Olive Young, it does state that it will give you 4% discount back. But how it works is actually you need to get the vouchers. So you need to prepay for the vouchers. So it's either 10,000 won, 30,000 won, or 50,000 won, or 100,000 won. Now you can see the cashback below. If you top up 100,000, or you purchase, the e-voucher, 100,000 value e-voucher for Olive Young, you'll get back 4,000 credited to your card balance. So this is how the cashback works, right? So for smaller denomination, 10,000, you get 300 won back. Okay. Now what I did was earlier, I purchased the 50,000 e-voucher, and I got back 1,500 back to my balance. So now how this e-voucher works is basically depending on the denomination you bought, you can spend it just like cash, in this case at Olive Young stores nationwide, right? So you pay using the discount e-vouchers and you get a tax refund. So make sure you bring along your passport. I forgot in my first time there, so I had to go back to the hotel, get my passport, and go back to the Olive Young. Then you show the counter, the barcode of the discount vouchers, the e-voucher, and then they will deduct from there. All right. Now, Of course, if you purchase above, in this example, 50,000, you just pay the balance using your WOWPASS, which you should have additional balance left, right? So given this scenario, you need to top up initially to your WOWPASS more than 50,000, all right? Perhaps let's say 60,000 won, and then you use the balance of the 60,000 to purchase 50,000 out of the 60,000 to purchase this e-voucher of Olive Young. Right now, if you purchase a 55,000 won in total at Olive Young, you use this voucher, and the balance of the 5,000 you pay using your WOWPASS. Right, so at the end you will have 5,000 balance left. So that's basically how it works. And of course, this works for the other stores as well, either CU. Now CU, of course, it has a smaller denomination, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, right? So this is the balance that will be credited back to you. So the 5% cashback works in this sense. So I did purchase a 5,000 and a 10,000, and I utilized both at the CU, right? And another thing to share is that the eMart 24 is also a great deal because they have this promotion. So you need to look up for promotions like this. So you get the best 10 products at 30% off. But do note that there are a lot of terms and conditions here you need to read properly, because in this case, the benefit of 30% instant discount for the best 10 items when you pay with WOWPASS, there's a max 1,500 won discount once per day. So in this case, if you purchase this honey butter almond, you're practically done. You cannot purchase anything else at a discounted rate. You definitely need to pay full price. Okay, and if you come to Korea, make sure you try the banana milk. Amazing. So these are the products, the top 10 products on Korea eMart 24. Then you can get the coupon as well for eMart. All right, so that's a great deal. Of course, Daiso as well. Daiso Korea is independent of Daiso Japan, so there are some very unique products there as well. One thing about Daiso, the max is 10,000 e-voucher. Considering the things that you can buy there, this is perhaps a bit too low. Maybe you should have another 20,000. It is what it is. Yeah, and go down the list, you have so many other stores. So this is a great benefit of the WOWPASS. And one thing I do like about the app, if you are looking for the locations to top up or for WOWPASS kiosks, as you can see, there are many all over Seoul. Right, so this is where I am, and you can see that there is the WOWPASS terminal at Starfield Library. You can have it here. This is the train station. There's even one at my hotel downstairs at the lobby. So super convenient, and many locations that you can go, as you can see here. So many, right? And if you go to the airport, yeah, you have in both terminals, right? So easy to do the top up or even the purchase, all right? Now in my case, I did this purchase. I ordered it online at their official website at a current discounted rate of 4,500 won. So I encourage you to do that, or you can buy it through Klook as well. If the discount is no longer available, you can get it through Klook as well. A lot of these details will be in the description below, so you have a look and see which one you prefer and which one has official running promotions. So you can go to your profile, you can look at manage your card, you can get your card replaced as well. Of course, this is my card number. By the time you watch this video, this is no longer in use. So yeah, you can do a lot of this here as well. Last but not least, now if you click on this main thing screen here, you can see all of your spending. So as I mentioned just now, I used the 50,000 to purchase the e-voucher. This is for Olive Young, this is for CU, and this is for CU again. All right. So for Olive Young, this is the cashback I receive, cashback I receive, cashback I receive. So in total, cashback I receive is 2,005. All right. and I top up 90,000 using my card in the first place because I did not have the 100 ringgit denomination notes. All right, so yeah, and for Olive Young, I made a purchase of 60,600, so I used the voucher 50,000 and I got back and I had to pay using my balance 10,600. So that's how it works. Okay, similar to CU as well, as you can see here. And here's the top up for T-Money, 10,000. Last but not least, when it comes to the balance of your WOWPASS, you can't withdraw it as well. All right, so the only way you can send it is to another WOWPASS or to withdraw to a Korean bank, which most foreigners or tourists, you will not have one. So yeah, the balance would probably be stuck there. So do note, this card is valid for 5 years or 6 years, and you can, if you do return to South Korea, you can reuse it. All right, yeah, so take note of that. So I hope that information was useful for you if you're considering getting the WOWPASS here in Seoul, South Korea. Of course, you can use this in Busan as well. So, but yeah, if you do consider getting this WOWPASS card, do use my invitation code below, as it will help me a lot, as who knows, I might be back to South Korea within the next 5 to 6 years. So that will help me a lot. Yeah, take note of a lot of the nitty-gritty, especially in terms of the currency notes that it accepts at the kiosk and how the discount voucher works. All right, so there's some involvement that's required for you to utilize the cashback in that sense. It's not as simple as just using the card and you get the cashback, which I thought initially it was. All right, so anyway, thanks for sticking around, and hopefully this information was useful to you. If you do like this, please give this video a like, share with your friends, especially those who are coming to South Korea, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye!